Hello, and Randy. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Pallegney, France here. And if this episode sounds and looks like last episode, well, that's because I just had to restore the save game, everyone, and we pretty much lost like 90% of the work here between last episode and this episode, everyone. Yeah, we'll complain about it more later, so don't worry about that. I've got some things to say about that. Anyway, we're going to continue working on our hay here again this episode, which was going to be the plan anyway, though I was hoping to be like more picking up bales and stuff like that rather than doing what we're going to be doing here. But looks like we need to have him. Yeah, I believe we already had this finished last episode, didn't we? I knew I had to revert back a ways. I mean, I did not realize that we had to go back this far. Don't even get me started, Evan. Don't even get me started. Oh, he's almost done. Okay. Literally, that's all he had to do. Although we did go around and pick up some more of this miscellaneous hay, didn't we? Well, I guess we get to do it again. Thank you, Giants. I don't know why, when this is not the first time I've had this happen here. I've had it happen a couple times now here. Actually, we're probably up to like a half dozen times now where I have had to restore the save game because it gets to 89% and it will not load any further. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but I've had it happen a few times now, and again, like I said, the game gets to 89%, and it will not load any further. I am not seeing any error messages. Like, there is nothing in the log indicating what's wrong. Like, zero zip, not a zilch. So, yeah, someone smarter than me is going to have to figure that one out. I don't know, because, you know, you normally go to the log and, like, okay, I can't find nothing. That one. So, yeah. And like I said, the annoying thing is this is not the first time this has happened. And unfortunately, it probably won't be the last, maybe either. It does seem like, and I could be wrong, but every time it's happened, it does seem to have to do something with hay. So, like, whenever this happens, hay is usually involved. Anyway, we'll get this picked up. We're going to bring this over to the other field here. And it's, unfortunately, an absolute shame, Evan, because I had this, like, this field obviously was baled. We finished this up last episode. I had the other larger field over there finished baling that. And I actually had to finish it. I don't know why. I don't know if I started course play in the wrong spot or what. But course play left a little bit, actually left several windrows on the field. It's probably more my fault, though, and I don't think that was necessarily course play's fault. But I had to finish up a few windrows myself there. And then started wrapping it. Had probably, I don't know, maybe half the field was wrapped when I wrapped it up. Folks like that one. Half the field was wrapped when I wrapped it up here yesterday. I got on today. I'm going to start recording. And, yep, like I said, game would only load to 89%. Don't know why. Anyway, continuing on talking about this, Evan. The part that probably annoys me the most, Evan, is autosave. The way this game autosaved, and you folks have heard me, I've complained about this a lot in the past with Giants when it comes to autosave. Now, Giants does have autosave in the game, so fortunately they do sort of have that one. However, they've completely missed the boat on the autosave. Your autosave will only work if you go into the menu periodically. Well, guess what? After I was done recording yesterday, I never went into the menu again, at least until I went to save and quit the game, because I finished baling the field, and then we started wrapping it. So there wasn't really anything else going on. I was just baling and wrapping. By the way, in case you can't tell, we are joined by Boss Baby here today. She's having fun, I guess. She's got to talk too, you know. So, yeah, unfortunately, I never went into the menu again. So we lost... Yeah, I don't know, probably 2 hours worth of work. I'm just going to guess. I had the rake put away. Baler was all put away. Like I said, I finished baling this field. That was done, gone. Yep. Let's see. Hopefully the rake course. Oh, the rake's not even done. Yeah, he's not even done, is he? Oh, boy. Now, where did he finish off at? Is that going to be that line there? Oy, oy, oy. That's going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess, Evan. This is going to be an absolute mess. Okay, well, anyway, Nearest waypoint. I'm going to hope this was the last line he did, and we're going to try starting the rake there, and hopefully that works. If it doesn't, oh boy. Okay, nearest waypoint. Drive the course. We go with the baler here. We're going to load this course up on the baler. First waypoint, drive the course. Now, just my experience of it, unfortunately, it probably is not going to work the best for me to start the wrapper right away. It seems like when it comes to the wrapper, you almost got to wait for the baling to finish for courseplay to detect all the bales on the field before you start the wrapping process. Otherwise, courseplay will only wrap the bales that it finds when you first start the wrapper. So let's say you're maybe halfway through baling, Evan. Courseplay is going to detect those half of the bales on the field when it starts, and that'll be the only bales that's wrapped. That's my experience so far. Maybe that's not accurate, Evan, but that's just been my experience so far. So just FYI on that one. Oh, speaking of the wrapper, though, I will at least bring the wrapper down so we're ready to go. Again, just, yeah, super annoyed we lost that much work. I mean, you know, and again, we got autosave. Like, if the autosave would save every 15 minutes, I mean, we lose 15 minutes. Big deal, right? Lose 15 minutes of work. Oh, well, you know, it's still not great. Still annoying, but it's only 15 minutes. Not an entire field's worth of bales wrapped, done, raked, wrapped. Again, the entire field wasn't quite done. I was probably halfway or so. I don't know exactly. We had, I think it was 125 bales, or was it 105? I forget now. We had like 105, 125 bales on this field, by the way, when we were done here yesterday. Again, that was, you know, before the crash, and we lost all that work. Just, again, super annoying that happened. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, no sense really sitting here, I guess, because, I mean, unless I do some wrapping myself, which I suppose we could do. That's, that sounds like a lot of work. We'll at least get this set up here. Target position. Yep. Oh, come on now. There we go. Field position. Yeah, and you can't click the start job, although I am going to click it here just so he's, yeah. Oh, he did actually start. Oh. Okay. I didn't think he would actually start there. Normally, courseplay, when you click that start button, at least in the bale collecting mode, my experience of it does not actually start. Don't ask me why, but... Okay, well, baler's going, everyone. Baler's going. I just keep looking at this one and, like, we lost so much work. So much work. Oh, how's the baling going here? Yeah, this was the part I had to bale myself here yesterday after I finished with courseplay. Courseplay did this part, but then, yeah, he missed this entire part over here. So, again, probably my fault. Don't think that was coursplay's fault, but had to redo that. Okay, well, anyway, we do have some other field work that's going on here as well, so we're going to get on to that here this episode. One of those things, I'm going to start by plowing this field together. I am still debating if I want to plow. So, again, 27, 28 with 29 and 30 here. I do see there's like a gas thing here, so I don't know. That probably won't. Well, you know what? I bet you I can use the HUD hider. Or not HUD hider. Yeah, the HUD hider. That's a, the hide mod. Map object hider mod. There we go. Field not ready. I'm not sure what that's about. Just join this together here. At the very least, I do want to combine 30 and 29, so that is one field. Still debating if I want to combine this or not. That's going to be the question. I'm not sure. We're not really adding like a whole lot of field. That one, we're just, I think, making it easier to work here because now we got one field rather than all these corners, and especially, you know, this is not particularly the largest field. 28's not particularly the largest field either. Oh, I'm assuming the mic is picking her up, Evan. She's quite talkative here at the moment, I guess you could say. She's got things to say. She is voicing. I'm talking about Boss Baby here, of course. She is voicing her opinion on the game here with the crashing on the loading and the not auto saving, and yeah, good stuff there, right? Good stuff. Okay, that is combined. I keep looking at this like, you know what I should do, Evan, is I should buy field 86 here. And then I could plow like across from here. Yeah, actually, you know what? Do we? Boy, how much money do we have? That's like I think a really good idea. What do you folks think? 194,000. We did own that. As a reminder, everyone, we did own that field at one point there. Well, field. It was a pasture. Used to be. I think that was the cow pasture. Yeah, that was the cow pasture, everyone. And we had cows in there at one point. But turns out you cannot do milk cows on that because there's no milking set. Yeah. So that is going to be a meat pasture only. So just FYI for anyone that wants to play on this map. Just keep that in mind. That is a cow pasture there. But only for meat cows. Don't do milk cows on that because you're not going to get any milk. Oh, let's see what's here. Boss maybe wants some more toys here. For those of you join us for our live streams here during the week, Evan, you get to see more of Boss Baby then, by the way. And this past live stream here, so this will be last week when this video goes live. She was not having any of her toys that night. I'd hand her a toy, and off to the floor it would go. She's having a lot more fun with her toys here at the moment, so that's good. Nope, missed a spot. Can't have that now. No. You know, I'm okay with missing spots typically when it comes to planting and, you know, harvesting and all that type of thing, Evan. But when it comes to plowing the field and actually having the field, then yeah, like no. I'm not okay with missing spots on making a field. Speaking of making the field, I might give a little corner love here. We'll see once. Maybe round some of these corners out a little bit, especially like that one there. There's room with the trees there. We can round it off a little bit. Make it a little bit smoother corner. Oh, well, you know, here's a perfect time to try the map object hider. Can I hide this? I cannot hide this. That's annoying. Wonder if that mod is working. We've had a few updates here since, you know, so. I wonder, that mod, I might have to go check that mod, make sure it's working and everything's good there. I mean, obviously, I've got some stuff that is hidden. You go over to the barn over here, for example. For those of you familiar with this map, you'll know there should be like a whole house and everything that's right here. We just made that disappear. That was, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it lets me terraform this area yet because I don't own the property here, if I remember correctly, so I can't. Oh, actually, I guess I do own the property there, it says. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I don't remember why again. Why did I? Oh, because I had to buy. Oh, I think it was because over here. Yeah, when I joined these fields together, I think I had to buy this field 254, which is not actually a field. It's just some like blank areas in the map. Had to pay like, you know, almost $1 million for it there, which, don't get me started on that. That was annoying. Oh, I bet you it applies to here as well. I can't. Yeah, like some of the, so like plowing these fields together, they're not actually part of the fields. So you actually have to like own that section, that area of the map, which is a bunch of different areas. So you can actually plow them together. Kind of annoying. go. Like I said, just smooth that out a little bit. I'm thinking I might go smooth that corner out as well. Again, we're not really adding a whole lot of field here to the field. Just hopefully making it easier to work and hired workers and all that good stuff. Rather than a sharp corner there, now we can hopefully just kind of make a nice sweeping curve. I might even curve that out a little more here yet. Because why not, right? Make it even smoother. Have another go at it here. Also just want that a little smoother right there, I think. This side's pretty good. Might have to get rid of a tree here. I don't know if that's actually a tree or... No, there's your answer. That is actually a tree. Luckily, I've got a tool for this. Oh, there it is. Let's say, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And yes, I know. We're getting this one. We'll get the other one here, too, in a minute. Oh, there it is. Looking for the red circle of death there. Don't want the green one. The green one just means we're going to, cut branches out of it, which, don't want any of that nonsense now. There we go. That looks a little sharp in that corner there. See if I can round that off a little better here yet. I know, make another pass, right? I mean, let's face it, if this was real life, Evan, we'd be farming right up to the base of, was this a water tower here? We'd be about 2 inches from that planting corn right there. That's how farmers would do it in real life. Don't leave any ground to spare if you can help it. See, do we own this property here? I think we do. Yes, we do. How about you folks? I'm thinking a little more chainsaw work over here. Get rid of that. I think we just get rid of, what, maybe 3-4 trees here. And I'm just going to plow straight to that corner over there. If we really want to be ambitious, Evan, we could probably get rid of a whole bunch more trees here. And just, include this entire area in the field. But I don't think we're going to be that ambitious, Evan. Let's see, what do we got? Get a sight line down this here a minute. That corner. We should probably get a couple more trees here. Let's see, there's the corner. There's our tractor. Okay, that should be pretty good. I might get rid of maybe this one here, and then whatever else is in line with it. I don't want it too close either. Hired workers start having problems, right? At least it's not like it was back in previous versions of the game, right, Evan? Like, you have a tree within, like, a mile of a field, and then the hired workers are always turning around, and, like, oh my goodness. For those who remember that nonsense. Okay, you can probably stay, but we're going to cut you down anyway. Gotta love the lumberjack mod, Evan. Gotta love it, right? Good mod there. Good mod. Okay, gonna just try to make a beeline for that corner over there. It would be cool if we could round that off, but that, yeah, I think we're just going to go for a sharp corner. That's fine. Hey, I'll take it. Maybe not quite perfect, but close enough. Close enough. This is actually one thing where maybe having, like, an actual, like, GPS mod, Evan, would actually come in handy. Because I can't, like, use the normal steering assist for stuff like this, right? So actually having like a GPS mod or GS mod, one of the other line, steering mods, right? Where I could actually set this up if I'm going to create a field and use that to create the field, and I can have nice straight lines that way. Definitely be an advantage to that one there. Again, steering assist doesn't work unless I have a field, and, well, obviously we don't have a field. We're making a field, so... Suppose maybe with some tomfool trickery, maybe you could get this to work, but... In this case, we don't really care. Close enough's good enough. But yeah, for those of you maybe you want to create a little bit more straighter lines, or you're looking to plow a field, I can definitely see the benefit of having one of the other mods that were previously available for this. So why is there a shadow of a tree there? That's... Not sure what's up with that shadow. That's a little weird. That's one of the trees I cut down and the shadow's still there. I mean, if it was, there should be a lot of other shadows too, because there's no other shadows here, so I'm not sure what's up with that. One random tree shadow that's floating there. Okay, I think one more last little pass here. We'll have that done. Again, like I said, still debating if I want to combine this with the other, well, it's actually just one other field over there now. I mean, I do technically have a gas thing in the middle of this one now, so I mean, like, same thing on that side, right? And then we just buy the hay field down there, plow straight across, and that'll make a really nice field over here. Like I said, just plow. Yeah, it literally, I think it looks like it's literally just straight across from this side over to that side there. Because this little, let's get out of this screen here. This little hook in the field here is actually almost kind of annoying, like to the point where just get rid of it because it's so small and just not worth anything. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. We're going to plow this with this. Look at maybe seeing if we can square that up over there as well. Let's take a look at that here. And then we'll just have one giant field over here. Oh, is that where that... I wonder if that's where the electric pole is. At the very least, maybe we can kind of like round off around it then, maybe. Anyway, just a reminder of it, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, well, don't forget to click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. I know, there you go, mentioning the rules again. Yeah, so not quite going to be able to just like round that off, are we? That's too bad that pole's right there. I'm at least going to give it a little bit of a round, though. Oh, and that is like close to that field. Oh, my goodness. That is like uncomfortably close. Is there a collision on this? Yes, there is. That one has a collision, everyone. Cool. Most of the other electric poles and stuff on this map do not have collisions. That the gas thing there too doesn't have a collision on it, so. Boy, someone is really really chatty here tonight. Got lots to say apparently. Anyway, let's load up some comments here a moment, see what you folks had to say here for last episode. Reminder again, always enjoy reading all your comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. Starting off with the first one here. Christopher was saying you should try to play on the Oak City map. I believe that was the map we were talking about here last episode, so yes. Again, my plan is to hopefully do one more year on this map. I just want to see once if all the new fields we have and crops and hay, if that's going to be actually enough to keep up with the animals or not. Something tells me we probably actually need more hay fields yet. I don't know. I could be wrong, but... Making one big field here. And then I think we do have a fairly sizable amount of loan we can borrow money from yet. So let's, while we're doing this, borrow like a 200 grand here. I know, annoying you gotta click the spacebar $5,000 at a time. Come on, Giants, really? Anyone else trying to borrow $3 million, $5,000 at a time? Ugh, annoying. About as annoying as Giants autosave system. Which, reminder again, Giants autosave only works if you go to the menu. If you never go to the menu, guess what? Autosave never happens. And I don't think we've been into the menu yet this episode, right? So that means autosave. Oh, I guess we were. We just did borrow some money, so. Okay, tree. Bye-bye. I think there's one more down there, too. Looks like we need to make it disappear. At least one more, anyway. I think these bush things will just disappear when we plow them, right? Yep. Surprises let me plow this, because I don't think we don't actually own this field, do we? Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Well, we do now. I've already been parking my next ad equipment, too, by the way. So, I guess we can buy the land where we parking our equipment, I'm wondering now if I can get steering assist set up here and plow a straight line from this line over to that one. What do you folks think? Is that going to work? Trying to think smarter here, See if I turn steering assist on. With the way the field is, I don't know, maybe it won't even do anything with this field at the moment. I might have to, restart the game for it to, recognize this. Yeah, no field detected. I was afraid of that. Not sure, actually, why it's not detecting a field, because, it should technically be, all field here at the moment. I think what I'm at... Oh, actually, there we got lines. We got lines there. How come I don't have lines over here, though? I want lines here. Kind of annoying. Yeah, move this out of the way here a minute. Come on, turn. There we go. Looks like that wheel was kind of off the ground there or something. Just did not want to turn there. Okay, we'll leave that right there. That should be out of the way. And let's go check and see how we're doing. Oh, we got issues down here. Having altercations. It's out of the way here. Ooh, this reminds me, while we're down in this part, Evan, for those who remember, we put a fence around some of this here. Oh, that was a few episodes ago, Evan. We got a fence out in the water here. Oh, you know what? There was this. This might have been why I had to buy that land, I think, wasn't it? I think so. So I wanted this fence around here, Evan, and it would not let me put the fence here, even though I had the place anywhere mod, which, I don't know, doesn't seem to work or something. But we got a fence that goes, I don't remember how far around this goes yet. Always having issues with the hired workers dropping themselves in the drink here. Well, this fence stopped one of the, I forget, was it the baling tractor? No, it was the wrapping tractor. The wrapping tractor thought he was going to drive off into the drink here, and the fence caught him. So, score for our fence, Evan. It actually worked. It actually worked. Debating if I just want to plow across here and say screw it to the steering assist. Yeah, again, if I could pick a straight line off this, which, I should be able to, right? You know what? Screw it. We'll just plow it. See how straight of a line we can plow here. In theory, as long as I don't touch the turning controls, should be a perfectly straight line here, right? See how good the linkage is on the Kloss tractor here. See if the alignment's any good. Oh, looks like I should have maybe been angled just a little bit more. I was kind of hoping to end up in that corner there. Maybe because this isn't exactly a straight line here either, is it? At least it doesn't look like it to me. I could be wrong. I am literally not touching the controls, Evan. So this should, like, literally be a straight line, right? Am I not mistaken? Like, if I don't touch the controls and just go off in a straight line, it should be straight, right? I think. Maybe not. Seems like it should be, but... it's not as straight as I thought it would be. Oh, you know what? I just happened to think of something. We might have to be careful here, because this might be considered a field here. So now that I've actually plowed this, this might end up being part of this, I wonder. I might have to do a little painting along here just to make sure that this is like... Yeah, the game knows these are separate fields here. That might be why we're not getting a field detected. Because I plowed that strip over there, and it's probably touching this. Okay, trying to plow a straight line over there. Yeah, it kind of looks like this definitely turned a little bit, because over here we're kind of parallel with the lines. Over there we're definitely not parallel, so this definitely looks like it turned, which is weird, because again, you think... Am I thinking this wrong, Evan? Like, if I don't touch the controls, it should just go straight, right? Maybe not. Okay, well, anyway, Evan, looking at time here, it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.